Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to talk to you guys about a topic that many people have come up to me and talked to me about, and some people have assumptions about or misconceptions about, and I really want to clear up these misconceptions. This topic is about Korean women and plastic surgery, and this is especially important because I've lived in Korea for 2 years, and it's no secret that I like Korean girls. So when people ask me, well, why do you like Korean girls? And one of my answers is, well, because I think they're beautiful, I think they're pretty. And then, of course, their response is that, well, did you know that Korean girls are all pretty because of plastic surgery? And then this conversation happens. And I want to kind of clear up these misconceptions, okay? Because it is not as straightforward as saying, oh, all Korean girls are pretty because of plastic surgery. And it's also kind of insulting because that's not the only reason why a person can be pretty, you know? And it's not just about appearance either. It's about personality, and to assume that people might like a girl just because she had plastic surgery or because she didn't have plastic surgery is really not a good argument, I think. And there's way more to the story than just that. And I want to tell you guys the truth about Korean girls and plastic surgery. I'm going to be unbiased here, and I know that you guys might think I'd be biased because I like Korean girls. Well, I'm going to show you guys the stats and the facts here, okay? So I'm really trying not to be biased here. I'm just going to clear up 5 misconceptions that I've heard about Korean girls and plastic surgery, okay? So the number one misconception is that people say that almost all the pretty Korean girls had plastic surgery, and that's why they are pretty. And I want to clear this misconception up. No, actually, most of the Korean friends that I have, most of the Korean girls that I met, well, during my 2 years that I've stayed in Seoul, did not do plastic surgery. And actually, if you go to the Google, and if you Google just how many Korean girls did plastic surgery, if you look at the rate of plastic surgery, and it's not just girls, by the way. People have a misconception that it's just about girls, but some guys do it too. But anyways, I want to show you guys. If you go to the website asianplasticsurgeryguide.com, and if you look at the plastic surgery rates, yes, I can say that South Korea has the highest rate of plastic surgery in the world, but this is kind of a misconception, because just having the highest rate of plastic surgery in the world doesn't mean that it's extraordinarily high, right? Like, people think that, oh, it's like 90% of all the pretty girls did plastic surgery. Well, it's totally not true. If you look at the chart on this website, it says 365,000 total procedures out of 49 million, which is a total procedures per 10,000 rate of 74. So that means that 74 people out of 10,000 did plastic surgery. That means that 74 South Koreans out of 10,000, every 74 people out of 10,000 people did plastic surgery in South Korea, which is definitely not 90%. It's only 0.74% of Koreans. So that's not that high of an amount, actually. And I know this because when I walk outside on the street, when I go outside and walk around Seoul, obviously Seoul's going to have the most people who did plastic surgery because it's the biggest city in Korea, but you will see that most girls here did not do plastic surgery. Like, most of the women here did not. Even if you go to around the Gangnam area, in the Apgujeong area, in the Shinsa area, which is well known for their plastic surgery, at best, I think that the majority still did not do plastic surgery. So it's just a false misconception that people think that every pretty Korean girl did plastic surgery. According to the stats, only 0.74% of Koreans did it. 365,000 people out of 49 million. Even Japan had more procedures in total, and no one really talks about Japan, right? And let me mention that a lot of Koreans are Christians, and about 40% of Koreans are Christians. A lot of them are conservative, and so they wouldn't do plastic surgery. And I think that why people believe this is that when they go to South Korea, or they see the Korean girls on TV or in the dramas, and they see that, oh, almost every Korean girl is pretty. You know, almost all of them are beautiful. Well, yeah, I felt the same way when I came to Korea. I felt that, well, the average Korean girl here is quite beautiful compared to other countries that I've been to. Well, why is that? Well, the thing is that almost every Korean girl dresses up and wears makeup. So this is a kind of a contrast between Korea and other countries, is that almost every girl here wears makeup. Like, pretty much yeah, almost every girl you will see here wear makeup, and all of them, almost all of them care about their appearance, almost to like an obsessive degree, to the point where almost every girl I see on the subway or bus, some of them are always looking at their mirrors. You know, if they expose their toes, their toenails are always painted, like just little details like that. Some of them even put makeup on their legs if they don't wear any stockings. Like it's just some small little details like that. Even those little small details, they care about it. And they confuse people because when people come to Korea, they see so many beautiful Korean girls. They're like, oh, I can't believe that. They couldn't believe that Korean girls could care this much about their appearance because they don't know Korean culture. So then some people get jealous of how beautiful Korean women are. So they make up rumors about, oh, it's just plastic surgery. You know, that's why they're pretty. They're just fake. They're not really that naturally pretty to begin with, to make themselves feel better. I mean, never mind the fact that most Korean girls have flawless pale, like they have really flawless pale skin, and there's not a plastic surgery in the world that can permanently alter your skin complexion. But I digress. You know, a lot of people point to the fact that Koreans all look very similar. But the point is that Korea has been historically and genetically they're very homogenous. Koreans have rarely interbred with other races in comparison to like China or Taiwan, where there's so much diversity. Koreans have rarely interbred with other non-Koreans during their history, and even now. So that, yeah, of course they're going to look similar. Genetically, they are similar. The country is 99% Korean, and they never interbred with other races. So of course they're very, very similar to begin with. And because they all wear similar fashion, they have a similar style of makeup, then yeah, of course they're going to look similar. But it has nothing to do with plastic surgery. That's just how they are, right? That's just how they are. They're conformist society. Okay, so that's the first misconception. Second misconception is plastic surgery is bad and makes you look fake. So people say that plastic surgery is kind of like a negative connotation, like, oh, you did plastic surgery, that means that, you know, you're not really pretty, you know, like you're just fake pretty. But like, what does that mean? The whole point of plastic surgery is to make yourself look better, right? That's why you pay money for it. That's why people do it, is to make yourself look better. It's to enhance your appearance and increase your confidence. I don't know why looking better would be a bad thing. I don't. Other people, especially other Chinese people, like to tell me that, oh, natural beauty is better than the fake beauty of plastic surgery and stuff. But the thing is, you have to understand that beauty is subjective, and everyone in the world, everyone in different cultures, they have their own standard of beauty. It doesn't mean that someone who is naturally beautiful, not wearing any makeup, not doing surgery, it doesn't mean that kind of beauty is always going to be better than wearing heavy makeup and doing surgery like Koreans do. It's just different beauty standards. That's it. Like, yeah, Chinese people might like natural beauty. Either some Americans or some Canadians might like natural beauty. They might not like girls who do makeup and stuff. That's fine. Koreans like doing makeup and surgery, but it doesn't make one kind of beauty better than the other. It really doesn't. You know, everyone's subjective about beauty, and the same about being fake. Like the same can be said about makeup, and almost every girl in the world wears makeup at least one time in their life, right? Maybe some girls might not like wearing makeup. Some girls might not like wearing makeup at all, but I'm pretty sure that almost every girl wears makeup at least one time in their life, at least for a special occasion like a graduation photo or a wedding or something. Like even girls who like natural beauty, they wear makeup at least on some occasions, right? So to criticize Korean women for wearing lots of makeup and being fake is, you know, it's kind of like a hypocrisy, you know. So just want to put that out. That's the second misconception. Misconception number 3, plastic surgery turns you into like a whole different person. It instantly makes you pretty. And that's the single reason why Korean girls are pretty, is because of plastic surgery. Oh, they did that and they were ugly before, they turned into a completely different person and then they're beautiful. But the thing is, those are because of advertisements. They show the most extreme cases, and those things get spread online so that people think that, oh, that's the common case. You know, those kind of cases get spread online. But the thing is, those advertisements are the most extreme cases. They're not common cases. It's just marketing so that people know how good they are at plastic surgery. Right? It doesn't mean that every Korean girl that has gone under the knife come out completely different. Actually, most Korean girls who have plastic surgery is like a double eyelid surgery, which is a very minor surgery in my opinion. Like, would you care a great deal if a girl had plastic surgery just to make her eyes a little bit bigger? Like, I know I wouldn't care that much. It's a very minor thing, and it's basically the majority of plastic surgery cases is just for the eyelids, and that's it. And you know, a lot of non-Korean Asians have double eyelids naturally, like me. Like around like 50-60% of Chinese people have natural double eyelids. We don't need to do plastic surgery to make our eyes look bigger. But for Koreans, most of them have single eyelids, so that's why they want to do plastic surgery to make them look bigger. And I think that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's not a major surgery, like they didn't change the whole face or something like people think. And the advertisements are everywhere. They often show those cases with the unattractive girl before makeup as the before picture. The before picture is usually some unattractive girl without makeup, while the after picture is some attractive girl with makeup. And this is very, very misleading, because makeup makes a much bigger difference than plastic surgery does. Plastic surgery does not magically make you look way better than before. Like, you can see this on YouTube videos of girls who film themselves getting Korean plastic surgery. Like, the before and after without makeup is not that big of a difference. And even in the big cases where I saw some girls like shave their jawline down, that would be considered a big plastic surgery. But actually, even the before and after, if they don't wear makeup, it doesn't look that different. If they do wear makeup, then it's a huge difference. So makeup actually makes a really big difference. I think a much bigger difference than plastic surgery does. And every girl can do that. Every girl can do makeup. All right, so the misconception number 4 I have, that was number 3. Number 4, Korean girls who had plastic surgery were ugly before, and marrying them means that you will have ugly children. That's what some people tell me. So this is not true, definitely. First of all, I'm not sure if appearance is genetic related. Like, I think it's like beauty is random. Like, it's not like if you're beautiful, you will automatically have a beautiful child. It doesn't work like that. Like, some ugly couples can have beautiful children, and some beautiful couples can have just average looking children. It's a kind of a random thing, and you can search this online. It's really kind of a random thing. It's not really directly genetics related. So I'm not sure if being beautiful or not will affect your child's appearance. But secondly, my point here is not every girl who does plastic surgery is ugly at the beginning. In fact, many of the pretty Korean girls, any beautiful Korean girls, do surgery to look even more beautiful. And that's what I found out when I'm living here, is that a lot of the Korean girls who I met who did plastic surgery were actually quite attractive before they did it. And some of my friends, I met them before they did plastic surgery, and I met them after they did plastic surgery. And honestly, it's not that big of a difference. I mean, they were pretty before, they're pretty after. It doesn't make that much of a difference. And the reason is because Korean culture is so appearance obsessed. Many girls just cannot get enough of being prettier and prettier. It's kind of like a beauty competition with friends and other people to see who is the prettiest, and they get addicted to trying to be the prettiest. And because Koreans judge each other on appearance a lot, and being pretty is a huge advantage for getting a job or being treated better, in Korea, that's just how Korean culture is. That's why so many girls want to do plastic surgery. It's not because they're ugly before, but because being prettier gives you such a big advantage in Korean society. And yeah, most girls who did plastic surgery were not ugly before. They were quite attractive before. They just did it to get a more of an advantage, even more attractive, and enhance their appearance and confidence. And let's say that even if genetics matter, let's say that you were ugly before, I think that you would still have, even if genetics matter, even if you're ugly before, you would still have ugly children, plastic surgery or not. So I don't get why having plastic surgery would make it worse. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people say that, oh, if you marry a Korean girl, you're gonna have ugly kids. Well, if it doesn't matter, because if the Korean girl if she was ugly before, or like either before or after plastic surgery, she would still have ugly children if genetics mattered, right? So plastic surgery does not make it any worse, right? It makes it better, and it would not make anything worse. So Korean men, if I asked them if this was true, I asked some Korean guys about this, they said that they would get, if this was true, if everything I said was true, they would still get plastic surgery for their children if they turn out to be very different. And really, I didn't really have anything to respond to that with. I mean, that seems fair, I guess. Okay, so that's the 4th misconception. Number 5 is the side effects of plastic surgery means that Korean women will not age well, because some people think that, oh, their nose are going to fall off, their face is going to fall off and stuff. Well, I met Korean girls that were in their 40s, 30s, like late 30s, 40s. They look like they were in their 20s. And Even some ajumas, which is Korean words for 40s or 50s women, they still wear makeup, they still use a lot of skin products, and they definitely don't look their age. And I think in general, the Asian gene means that Asians age pretty well. I haven't confirmed that Korean women age worse than other Asian girls, I mean, plastic surgery or not. I don't think it really is going to be the case. Like, I think that Korean girls, it's just because they took this everything that they do for their appearance. They take good care of their hygiene. They work out to make their body slimmer. They care about their fashion. They care about their makeup. They care about pretty much every part of their appearance. Like, plastic surgery is just one component. It's not a magical fix to make everything, to make anyone look better. It's ridiculous to assume that. Like, the truth is that Korean women, the truth and the fact is that Korean women put a lot of time and effort into their appearance. Pure and simple. You know, I've dated Korean girls. I've lived in Korea for 2 years. I know this to be the case. They put a lot of time and effort into their appearance. It's not just a one-shot fix of getting plastic surgery. You know, instantly they're beautiful. And I think some people get this misconception. They come to Korea and they get plastic surgery and they think they will instantly become beautiful. And it's just not the case. I hope this clears up any misconceptions that people have about Korean girls and plastic surgery. And yeah, if any of you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on this video. Anyone who asks me in the future about Korean girls and plastic surgery, I'll just direct them here to this video. And I hope this explains everything. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, that's my opinion about this topic. And thanks for watching.